Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, let's get ready to
She had a ball, and she was bulldozing them all by herself. To my future husband, if you're listening to this, I might be saying shit that you weren't expecting.
Hello. I'm Shushana.
And I'm Amanda.
Are you ready to mumble?
Of course I am. I'm always ready to mumble.
Well, you were just here.
I was just here, yes.
I just gave you a very emotional speech.
Yeah, I had to take a 5. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I take a 5. I had to take 5. I don't know why I put an A in there.
It's fine. Are you ready to do this again, though?
Absolutely. I'm
Okay.
always ready to mumble. I seriously meant that.
I think I actually mumble, though. I don't know if any of you can understand anything
You
I'm
mumble
saying.
when you sleep. You did last night.
I do talk in my sleep.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
too. People always
Oh,
tell me that.
yeah, I definitely heard you talking as, like, in the morning, especially. I was like, did you say something? And you were like, eh.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I make noises.
Yeah.
I don't snore. I don't move, but I make noises sometimes.
Yeah, I do all of it. I talk in my sleep. I snore. I drool.
Oh, I drool. Oh my god, if
Yeah.
I'm really tired, I drool.
Oh, yeah, if I'm
Oh,
exhausted.
It's disgusting, dude.
All right, so we're in a long-distance relationship.
Yeah, sorry, this is not the topic in the slightest. Yeah, so we are. I am in New York, and you are in LA.
Yes.
Yeah,
I moved a year and a half ago.
yeah, and I helped you move. I remember that. It was
Yeah.
a fun trip, but we spent so much money on Ubers, dude.
Yeah, bro. I still don't have a car.
Yeah, but I mean, you live in a place where you don't need a car necessarily.
Because
be
I don't
ideal.
go anywhere. Because
That's
I
true.
stay in my apartment.
Yeah, that's true. Because you pay a lot of money for
We're
it.
literally recording this in my apartment
Yeah.
because I don't want to leave.
Okay, but anyways, yes, we're long distance now, but we could be longer distance soon.
Right, because you would like to move to Madrid.
No, actually, I would like to move to Barcelona.
Oh, Barcelona.
Yeah.
Oh, why did I think it was Madrid?
I thought about it for a hot minute.
Oh.
Madrid, but I think I'm back to Barcelona.
What do you like about Barcelona?
The architecture is amazing. It was meant to be the perfect city. Everyone had a nice view. Everyone had enough space in their apartment. Every apartment was the same. It was built within the idea of having communities in your building, and it's just beautiful.
And you've
never
been to...
Yeah, you've never been to Barcelona, right?
No, I've never been to Barcelona, but how many times have you been?
I've been only twice, actually. Both times was about a week. With other people, by myself, with people I've met in Spain, so I'm kind of all over. But I don't know, like the same way you knew before you moved to LA that that's where you wanted to be, like I knew I wanted at some point to live in Barcelona, even if it's for a month, even if it's for 2 months. But with that being said, we do have a 3-hour time zone difference now, but it would be 9 hours.
Which, I mean, us being 3 hours apart does currently... Yeah, but I think it does work in the sense that, like...
I'm up late all the time, and you're not, and
Yeah.
you're 3 hours behind me, so it works.
Right, so... Because I go to sleep at 9:30 p.m.
Yeah, and I go to sleep even later than you going to sleep LA time.
Right.
Like, I go to sleep at, like, 2 New York
She
time.
doesn't go to sleep. That's
Yeah.
the point. But this way, because when we were living in New York together...
It didn't work as well.
Yeah, because you would I literally would just never respond to you. Yeah. You would text me and I was always sleeping.
Yeah.
But now you text me and like I actually like am able to like
respond,
have a conversation with you.
Or like if we FaceTime, it's usually at night, and it works because, well, it's later obviously in New York, but you're cooking dinner or something like that, which works.
So in that way, I feel like our schedules are better.
Me too. But that 1 month that I was in Europe last year was rough because I spent so much time in Spain, and the time zones were just like talking to each other was wild. I don't even think we FaceTimed or called each other once. But the text messages were all over the place. I remember at some points I was texting you at like 8, 9 in the morning, but it's like midnight in LA. Mm-hmm. So it was like, oh my, I'm in a new day and you're still in the last one.
Yeah. Can I tell you, you've definitely taught me how to be a better girlfriend in my heterosexual relationships.
This came out of nowhere.
I know.
I was talking about Barcelona,
I
bro.
know. It's whatever, stream of consciousness, But for real, because I have read the your communications with other people,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie.
Oh God.
some of those things those men did, I'm like, wait, I do that shit. And I'm like, oh no.
You're like, wait, they're a red flag when they do it to her. Am I a red flag when I do it to her? I don't know.
Because I'm a toxic man, for sure.
Yeah, that makes sense, actually.
Doesn't it?
You're welcome for not even meaning to do that, but doing that still.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say, like, you've really helped me, you know. I was going to say, like, do better with time zones, but that's not what I meant.
No.
Like, branch out, maybe, is what I thought you were going to say with, like, you know, traveling. We got to go to Barcelona together.
Well, we need to go to a lot of places together.
That's true. Once, I remember, we were in Paris at the same time.
For a hot minute.
Literally, but we were, like, we have each other on like, Find My Friends. And I just remember looking up you. I just do that sometimes. Look people up. And I saw you were at the airport in Paris. And I'm also at the airport in Paris. And I was like, are you kidding me? But we're in different terminals.
Yeah. I think you were going to try to make it to mine.
I was trying.
But, like, I was already on the plane.
Yeah, you were like, no, I'm boarding.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can make it there. I can do it. But
you bought wine outside of the airport.
Dude, I don't know what I was thinking. I was so tired, but I went to the airport in Paris, and I was leaving, and I bought a bottle of wine at duty free. Their airports are a little different. You don't go through security first and then see duty free. You see duty free and then go through security. So I bought it, and I obviously couldn't go through security with it. Well, I thought I couldn't go through security with it. You actually can, but you just need the receipt. But I didn't know that, and so
you begged.
I literally begged a stranger. I don't speak French, and so I went up to this random girl. I mean, she was of age, like she was over 21. I don't know what the drinking age is over there. 18?
I don't know.
Yeah, she was maybe 25, my age, right? And I was like, okay, I'm sorry, this is really weird, but I bought this and I can't have it, so because I'm taking a flight, so if you want it, you can absolutely have it. And she was like, and I was like, she thinks I'm poisoning her. Like, she thinks I'm poisoning her. It's like, you can re-gift it if you want. Like, here's the receipt. Like, I really didn't do anything. And I was trying to explain to this girl so fast and in English, but it was a mess. I could have brought it. So, but then I bought it inside. I went through security, and I bought another one inside. And then I didn't even land in New York. I landed, I think, in D.C., and I had to go through customs again, or, like, security again. And then I had to be like, oh, I have a bottle of wine again. And then I had to put in the special packaging, and it was a whole mess. I just wanted wine from France, bro. I was like, come on. So, yeah, it was a mess. But we were in the airport at the same time.
We were.
Unfortunately, we did not see each other.
Yeah. We were both YouTubers at
We
one
were.
point.
We were.
We were trying to get real famous.
Them subs, you know. I still got them subs. You still got them subs.
Yeah. We have a fan base.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people know me as Sarah Taylor.
I remember the first Sarah Taylor we ever recorded, like, with us, and it was in Columbia. Like, on the Columbia campus.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I totally forgot that you were in the first episode of Sarah Taylor. I'm so sorry.
I was wearing your pajamas. Yeah. I changed in the middle of Columbia Law School's campus.
Yeah.
It was like 8 a.m.
Yeah. You were one of the bystanders.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to be like all lovey-dovey with my boyfriend. My scene boyfriend.
Yeah.
Wait,
were you already dating at that point?
Yeah, we were, yeah.
So Sarah Taylor, for those of y'all who don't know, throwback, was my satirical afternoon news show. It was super alt-right.
Yeah, but I don't think that some people thought it was satirical or knew it was satirical. So I was like, guys, do you really think she means this? You know, like.
Oh, no, I've definitely have shown it to people, and I have seen their face transform. They're like,
I gotta go. You know?
They're like, oh shit, oh fuck, wait,
I don't know her.
I don't want to be friends with you.
Yeah. I really.
But then they're like, so is this a parody? And I'm like, yes, it's a joke. It's a character. I'm not I'm like, hello, Sarah Taylor. My name is Shoshana.
Come on. Yeah, no, but I think it takes a little bit for people to get there.
Yeah. No, it's not for everybody. And also, I have a very dry humor.
Yeah.
So
So they're like, I don't she's not laughing. So should I be laughing? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I delivered everything with the utmost seriousness.
Yeah, and it was also perfect timing for the channel because it was around 2016ish.
Yes.
All the elections and all
Right. No. So it was before Donald Trump was actually elected president is when I launched it.
Yeah.
And it was interesting because before he was elected, the first 2 episodes, I think in the second episode, I had done a bit where like I was actually a little bit more liberal. And then after he got elected, I like totally like switched. and like that. And so that 3rd episode, I had to do like a recall to that bit that I did. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Like I was like totally like not in my right mind.
Oh, no.
Like all hail the
Actually, that's
supreme
smart.
leader of the United States of America, President Donald Trump.
All hail Jesus.
And like in that voice because
Yeah.
like a white girl.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that doesn't offend me. Do I sound like that?
I don't know.
Maybe
No.
sometimes.
No. I definitely have a white girl voice for sure.
Actually,
Like default.
yeah, kind of.
Yeah, bro.
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
No. All right. Well, it makes me think about like the time where you lived in Queens and you were filming this in your house.
Yeah.
Look at us now.
Bro, again, in my house.
Real lighting, bro.
A common
Yeah, but like
theme.
natural lighting.
Yeah. Well, I had natural lighting.
You did
too.
actually. I'm thinking of one where you did
Yo, I filmed that. It was like, you know what my green screen was?
a sheet, right?
Green wallpaper.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like went to Dwayne Reed. It was Dwayne Reed at the time. Okay, I don't know what this Walgreens business is. And I bought green wallpaper.
Yeah, and your
because I
mom's
had no money for an actual green screen.
And Mom's like, "What are you doing now? What are you doing?" Actually, she probably
Put
didn't
it
ask
up on my
questions.
wall. And then it was definitely, if you want to talk about like low budget production.
Hey, you still got it done.
I still got it done.
And it looked good.
And people liked it. You had a YouTube channel.
I did have a YouTube channel. I still have it. I just am so bad at editing. Like I just can't. sit
But
down
you've
to
so
edit.
you've moved from YouTube to Instagram.
Yeah, I definitely have. I should also probably do TikTok, but I don't as much as I do Instagram. But Instagram is my favorite. It's not my favorite app, but it's my favorite of those like shorter videos.
How's
to
like
consume.
what would you what's your like evaluation of like YouTube versus Instagram?
I mean, I'm honestly, sounds bad because I have a YouTube channel and I do put videos on it, but I've never been the kind of person who goes to YouTube and willingly watches videos of others. And longer form content has never been my thing. I enjoy watching it. I enjoy listening to it with people that I know and care about. But other than that, I really don't consume it in any capacity. So like even movies, I'm like, sometimes too long, bro. Too long. I can't do it. And so for me, as an editor, I totally prefer shorter things. I know what I'm doing. It's much less content to work with. It's a clear, video or whatever concept, whatever I'm doing. And, I can knock it out in 20 minutes. But the thing about editing a YouTube video or something, I had to sit down. I had to really know all of my material, know where I'm going with it. But then there's just so many other little things you have to add. You have to add music. You have to, cut out little things if there's an awkward space. If the audio doesn't fit the visuals. It's a whole mess. I mean, I enjoy it, and I love looking back on videos that I've made, but overall, I prefer Instagram or like short term.
Do you think that's why you've been able to be more consistent with
Absolutely.
Instagram? Because
100%.
it's short form.
Yeah, 100%.
So you don't feel like as much like
overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then also the other thing is, you have social medias for different things, and Instagram's always been about pictures, and now they're kind of moving towards videos as well. But I have an audience on there already, and taking an audience from one app and moving them to another, the platform doesn't like that. Like the people who run the platform don't like that.
Very difficult.
They always want you on that platform as much as possible. And then users don't like that, which I don't blame them. Like, why do you want to move to a different platform to see the content you want to see from another platform?
I mean, that was the difficulty I had with Afternoon News with Sarah Taylor, because I would put the shorter promo clips on Instagram. Yeah. And this was, I launched it before Instagram TV and
Instagram
obviously
Reels.
before Reels.
Yeah.
And like the conversion rate of getting people from Instagram to go to YouTube was low.
Honestly, I understand the clickbait from YouTubers because you have to get the clickbait from audience members from another app to bring you to YouTube or whatever app you're using. Because if you don't do any sort of clickbait, they're gonna be like, "Why? I don't care. skip past it, you know, which it's fine, but you're not going to gain an audience that
So
way.
I'm like the total opposite in terms of like consumption because I love YouTube. Team internet. I mean, I'm literally looking at a bookshelf with like filled with YouTuber books.
Literally though, literally, some of them gotta go, you know.
Yeah, some of them have since become quite
Problematic.
We will not name
Yeah, we
them.
won't name them.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely like in high school. It was Lily saying I will name her because I like totally look up to her. And I remember like it really had a big influence on me in terms of like me figuring out what I wanted to do because for the longest period of time I thought I was going to do print journalism.
Yeah, I remember that.
And so it wasn't until like I started consuming YouTube and I like myriad of other factors that I was like, wait, I think I really like video. Which also I think it's like hilarious that it took me that long to like because I'm a dancer, so like
I'm
so
like wow, it's been in my face the whole time. I had no idea. Yeah.
So I prefer long form content. Like I don't listen to podcasts on an app. I like literally sit and watch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey. Yeah, very different in that.
Very different. Yeah, I can sit and watch YouTube for hours and hours on my TV.
You know why?
I watch it more than I watch like actual network or like streaming.
Yeah, and any platform. Well, I have realized why I don't consume it, and it all goes back to when I was when I grew up in my childhood. You know how everyone had AOL dial-up for so long? I remember so vividly like my friend came over with her family and we were trying to look up this video on YouTube and we finally looked it up and it took so long. It was like a 3-minute video and it took like 3 hours to get 1 minute. And then someone called the house line, bro. And then we had to start over. Yeah. And so I never was online in any way. You know, YouTube started, 2008, I think? And we had dial-up for so long. Yeah. Like people had routers with Wi-Fi. It was a whole new thing, you know. But we kept it for another like 3 years. And then I was in high school and I was like, Dad, I can't see my assignments, you know, whatever it was. And we finally made the switch, which it was expensive for that switch. I understood why we didn't. But I never sat down and consumed any of that content when a lot of people did because I didn't have Wi-Fi. You know, I always had dial-up and I was not even touching that, you know, with a 10-foot pole.
I mean, I feel that pain. I tried to watch anime on there.
Oh no.
And it was the buffer time was crazy. I was like, oh my god, please.
Yeah, something lagged. We're so spoiled now. Something lags for 2 seconds. I'm like, bro, let's go, get it together. But yeah, I've realized that's why I don't prefer longer term content because I never was really exposed to that as a kid. And then when we did get it, I remember I had to sit in this one specific spot in my house. And you know when you're like working on something on your laptop and you're freezing cold in your house and you have a blanket on, but your hands have to be out. Yeah. And your hands are so cold. Yeah. Maybe that's why my hands
Do you need what are those called? A Snuggie?
Oh, dude, I needed a Snuggie. I'm pretty sure that's why it was invented, because someone was sitting like that. Yeah. Because it was only this one spot on my dining room table, and I remember I had just gotten Facebook. And I was playing those little Facebook games, and it was like some underwater game with a fish. I don't know. All right, I'm getting distracted. But I'm telling you about irrelevant things now. But
yeah, I think it's fine.
I think this is also really random. I'm just spitballing here. But I think my most watched video, even when I had dial-up, was...
Oh, most watched video, like that you watched?
Yeah, when I had dial-up. Yeah. So, you know, it was like something I was actually dedicated to watching was the Harry Potter Puppet Pals show.
Oh my god.
You know? Where he's like, Ron,
well, you are a Harry Potter mug.
I do have a Harry Potter mug. But yeah, I just remember my brother and I loving that. I couldn't do the whole thing by memory. I'm not doing it, but, you know, I can.
Can you?
Yeah.
Do it.
No, I'm not. We don't have enough time to do it. I'm sorry to disappoint. Maybe the next podcast.
All right, should we wrap this up?
We should wrap this up.
Okay. Well, thank you, Amanda.
Of course.
For joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Mumble.
Thank you for letting me mumble.
Subscribe, comment, like, rate, wherever you listen to podcasts.
And, yeah. What she said. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Peace!